Coin here, yeah? Yeah, watch this. How fucking good is that, man? That's been a month worth of work for me to get to that point. That's a lie. So where was it? Oh yeah, so like I get all this food sent to me, right? And like I have to get my food sent to me because a few months back I went out to buy an onion, just a simple onion, lady, right? And then a wee boy from my estate seen me put the onion into my pocket, and now they all just call me Pocket Onion. I'd rather be dead, you know. They go, oh, there goes Pocket Onion, ha! Like, fucking leave me alone. So anyway, so I get my food sent to me now, and like they send you through a big bag with, like, it's a big bag with 10 chicken breasts in the one bag. And the first time I thought, well, that's fucking great, man, that's good. So I threw them straight in the freezer. Now, does anyone know where I've went wrong at that point? Didn't fucking separate them. No one had ever told me in my life about separating fucking chickens, man. Why does no one tell anyone about this? Like, you know, like, just put it on the side of the box, you know? Or there should be like a rhyme that you tell children, you know, like oh, always separate your chickens before you freeze them. Or demons will steal your family and tease them, you know, like something we can all get behind and fucking remember. But no one ever told me this, you know? And I realised there's a lot of things at this point in my life, at 29, I don't know. Up until 3 weeks ago, you know the word several? The word several, up until 3 weeks ago, I thought that meant 7 specific things. No one's ever told me any fucking different, man. How many times have I made a cunt of myself thinking, oh, fucking hell. I've heard things like, oh, they've written several books. And I'm like, that's a lot of fucking books, man. 7 books, fucking hell. They must have sore hands. Anyway, so, I mean, like, there's other things as well. I've been learning, for instance, me and my fiancée, we actually, it was for her dad's birthday, we got her dad a little puppy, you know. No, not birthday, Christmas, because it just happened there. It was real. No, you can still say, oh, it's fine, it's still a puppy. The date changes nothing, the occasion, it's still a puppy. So we got him a wee puppy, right? And I realised, like, I had to teach this little puppy things. Like, I know, what was it, you're studying animal behaviour or something like that. Well, here's a fucking question for you, man, right? Because we had this little and I know, like, a dog going to someone for Christmas, it's fine. Like, he's not going to like finger the dog or anything like that. It's going to live in a farm, and like a real, not like a it's going to die farm, like a real farm with a nice man who's not fingering it. That is what I want you to take away from this. Why have I done this? Yes, so here's the thing, right? And there's a dog grooming as well somewhere, I heard. Yeah. Oh, are you a couple? Oh, you should be, because it makes sense, you know. Like, you can brush them and you can just go, yep, I feel like they enjoyed that. Yeah, that's. Oh my God! Well, I mean, I assume you're a dog, not a dog whisperer. You're more of a dog, although you might whisper to them when you're grooming them, like, "You look nice," you know. Like, you might. Do you like this? Only if they're being naughty, you whisper sensually at them. Okay, wow. Well, that's maybe for you. Like, because I realised one morning when the dog woke me up at like fucking 6 a.m. It might be Spanish. It might be a Spanish dog. I'm not sure. A cocker spaniel. Who knows? Is that the same? Fuck knows. But here's the thing, right? Because I realised the dog had woken up on the bed and it was looking at the mirrored wardrobe at the end of my bed, and I was like, that dog wants to attack that fucking wardrobe because it thinks that's another dog, you know? And it's not. It's a mirror. So I was like, well, I have to teach this dog the very concept of mirrors, right? Which is hard because there's a language barrier there, you know? And it was 6 a.m, so I don't know, what would you do in that situation? How would you teach a dog about the very idea of mirrors? You can? Well, listen and learn, son, because... Well, what I decided to do was I thought, well, I'll pick the dog up, right, and I'll move it towards the mirror, right, and I was like moving, I was going, look, that is not a dog, that is a mirror, and then I was smushing its wee face into the mirror, like, look, that is a flat surface, not a dog. And then I put it back down and it seemed to realise it. And I was like, oh, look at me. Maybe I'm ready for kids after all. I don't know. Maybe it'll be easy, right? But then the next day, I learned something, because I learned that you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but you can teach a new dog to run face first into a fucking mirror, man. I'd been priming the thing. I was like, this is what you do. You run and jump face first into the fucking mirror. Oh my God, man. Honestly, I thought it was fucking dead, man. I thought it was dead, and I was like, well, that's Christmas ruined, you know. And it doesn't matter how many bows you put on it, it's still a fucking dead dog, you know what I mean? It's not a present anybody wants, apart from maybe you, Miss McDonald. Anyway, so, secret beast. Anyway, so, I don't know why well, you might be. Well, there we go, so you're into it. So anyway, where was the chicken? So back to the chicken. So the chicken was all, and it needs to be tighter, that segue, but I'll get there one day. So, the chicken was all frozen together. When I was like, my fiancée was come back from work. I was like, I'll get a bit of chicken out. I'll make us a little chicken dish, right? So I got the chicken out, and it was a rectangle of solid frozen chicken. Now, I knew something wasn't right at that point, but I'm an optimist, and I was like, well, let's see how far we can get. So I cut the wrapper off, and it stayed the same shape. And I was like, oh no, man. This chicken is fucked. And I was like, well, what's my options? Because you could defrost the chicken, but then if you defrost 10 chicken breasts, then you need to eat 10 chicken breasts in like a day or something, you know. And even if you are a dog...